Hey guys, welcome back to another Diecast Radiator Studios review. Today we have not only one review, we have two reviews of two McQueens, which obviously you're seeing on camera. You got Determined Lightning McQueen and Aggro McQueen, as many fans have been calling him for the past, I would say, already more than a decade already. But obviously these are the only two Determined McQueens, I believe so, in the main line of McQueen from the first one. The second one, I don't think they never made one, but um, third one, I wish they would have, but they never did. But obviously, you got your two McQueens here, so yeah, let's just get on with this. So obviously, these McQueens, well, they didn't really. There isn't really a clear shot of where these two expressions would have appeared. Maybe for Determined McQueen, you could kind of say maybe around when Chick Hicks takes McQueen out during the beginning of the movie at the Motor Speedway at the South before the big wreck, and then he was like determined to get back on to get back in the front of the pack. And then this Aggro McQueen, I'm not exactly sure where this one would appear. I don't know, maybe during the Dinoco Daydream sequence or something. But yeah, there isn't really a pinpoint part of the movie that really shows these two expressions. But I mean, they're cool and so forth. I mean, I'll accept them for sure. But yeah, now let's just talk about the releases. And both of these McQueens have only been released once. So let's just get started with the older one, which is Aggro McQueen. So Aggro McQueen was only released in a 3-pack that included obviously this McQueen and included both Dinoco Showgirls. Obviously, they were just named Dinoco Showgirl 1 and Dinoco Showgirl number 2. They didn't really have names, which kind of sucks, but still. So I mean, it's kind of interesting why they didn't get names, but I mean, it's whatever. So yeah, this McQueen was only released in the 3-pack, so the only way you could have gotten it is through the 3-pack, which I did get my hands on it that way. It was actually a gift from my sister, so I really appreciate her for getting me this version, even though it's kind of one of the more random versions of McQueen release. And Determined Lightning McQueen was only released in 2015 in the 2015 mainline as a single, and he actually had some unique artwork, which obviously you can see it in the back of this McQueen. Yeah, this is the artwork that they actually used on the Determined McQueen, and obviously this is an original McQueen from 2006. So yeah, that's very that's very nostalgic right there. But yeah, but that was the only time that these guys were ever released. They were never brought back into the main line, which kind of sucks because I would love to see more Determined McQueens in the main line because it'll obviously it'd fit a little bit more better with the piston cover racers in comparison to having McQueen just be smiling the whole time, because obviously he's determined to win the piston cup. That was his achievement throughout the entirety of the movie, and also determined to get the Dynaco sponsorship too. So I would like to see these guys come back, but it probably won't be a possibility. But I mean, it's whatever. At least I have both of them, so I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, let's just get on with the review. Let's start with Aggro McQueen first, because this one, yeah, I mean, I do like the expression. I actually do really like it. It really fits with McQueen, but the thing I don't like about it is, of course, mouth plates. And it seems that this one was a bit bent. I don't know if that's how it came in the box. I don't know what happened. Maybe the plastic just warped itself a little bit. But I mean, it's whatever. Obviously, you got the headlights, which aren't really placed on correctly. It kind of looks a little bit weird, but I mean, take credit. But yeah, obviously, you have, the mouth is actually different, Obviously, he's aggro. And then you have the Rusty's logo, the lightning bolt, and then, yeah, obviously is your typical McQueen from that time of obviously the Cars 1 McQueen, just with a different expression. So, yeah, you already know how McQueen looks like, really, so I'm not really going to show him off that much. It's just the only thing that's different is the expression. And the other thing is, obviously, this is one of the first versions of McQueen that did actually include the Rusty's logo on the spoiler. And then, obviously, at the back, it's your typical version of McQueen that you got at the time. Yeah, we don't really see different versions of Cars 1 McQueen with like a different expression or something like that. You don't really see this in the main line anymore, which is a bit sad because I would really love to see different versions of like Cars 1 McQueen, like angry or sad or something like that. But I mean, yeah, it's nice, but obviously the better one of these two is of course Determined McQueen because I do really love his expression. He's like ready. He's like ready to race. He's ready to dominate the field. And then obviously, of course, yeah, as your typical McQueen, the only thing that's different is obviously the expression. But I would say that this one actually feels a little bit more like, uh, it has like a I don't know. It's just something about it feels a little bit different in comparison to just your classic McQueen. But yeah, obviously there is like some paint differences somewhat. And the lightning bolts, I mean, they're kind of placed on correctly a little bit, but they're just not as good. Yeah, like this one isn't really placed on correctly. They're kind of inconsistent with their with the placement of the lightning bolts, which is kind of weird. That's something that I discovered on the Dinoco McQueen video. Which yeah, thank you guys so much for the support because I thought that video was not really gonna get that much views because it had been already 2 years since I last done a video. But I do really appreciate you guys because yeah, that video is almost up to like 500 views now, which I'm really happy about. Because I thought that video was only get like I don't know like 5 views or maybe less than that honestly. Because that's what usually my videos don't really get like that much views at the beginning. It kind of takes a while for them to like grow. But yeah, this one somehow was able to surpass most of the videos I did kind of like a couple years ago. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. But yeah, let's just bring on, obviously you got your classic McQueen, and then let's bring on My Name's Not Chuck with this with the stack of tires and his tool cart. Unfortunately, I do not have a Mac because that one's currently in storage, so I can't really take that one out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys for the next review, which we'll see what it is. See you guys later. Bye.